There's going to be.
Hello and welcome back to Marvel Live from New York Comic Con 2014, brought to you by Marvel Contest of Champions. I am, of course, I continue to be Lorraine Sink, joined by
Marvel.com editor Ben Morrison here with us now. Not only the writer of Legendary Star-Lord, but also
not just that.
Also,
I got a lot going on.
The writer of Marvel Contest of Champions.
Oh my gosh, you guys are wearing the t-shirts that I wrote for you.
Video games. Yes, thank you for writing this t-shirt. Sam
my
Humphries
pleasure.
Here, owning it. Doing
yeah,
your thing.
absolutely.
How's it going, man? Yeah,
it's been great. What a great show, huh? This is amazing up here.
Yeah, your energy and your attitude is very commendable.
Thank you. Thank you very
everywhere
much.
I've seen, you've been friendly to everyone. You've been saying hello to everyone.
So every other guest up here has been a real downer.
No, they were great when they come up here. But I have seen you at like panels. I've seen you at the booth. Like, everywhere I turn, you're there, and you got a smile on your face.
And
this is a big show. It's a big show for Contest of Champions.
Absolutely.
So we've never been able to really show gameplay in the hands of
sick.
actual players, which is amazing.
I don't know. I'll tell you this. I don't know how it's a mobile game.
It doesn't it? It looks
looks
just
like
like a console game. It looks as detailed as a console game. It looks as rich as a console game, but it's in your phone.
Yeah,
it's in your pocket. It's in your tablet.
It's incredible.
It's amazing.
It's weird. I don't get technology fully. That's why I work on a
website.
Electricity still bothers him.
Cro-Magnon a little.
No.
I saw you up on the stage actually doing a little demonstration yesterday.
Yeah,
What were you telling the kids about?
Well, we were actually showing live gameplay. We had, we were at the Marvel booth, which has like these huge big screen TVs, and we had microphones. And we just had a regular old iPad plugged into the screen so everyone could see how gorgeous the game looks. Yeah. And it was really cool because there's 25 Marvel heroes and villains at launch. It's a fighting game, so you put together your own team and you match them up against other Marvel characters. So it was fun to talk to the audience and be like, who should we put in our team? And everyone's like, Deadpool, because apparently Deadpool's popular or something.
Yeah. And guys, stay tuned for the iPlaid, which is a new version of the iPad.
That's right.
For hipsters.
One more thing, the iPlaid. Thanks.
Stored it up there.
I cannot wait for your next little typo.
After this, I'll tell you what I did wrong in my last interview. If you guys have any questions for Sam, please use the hashtag MarvelNYCC. Lorraine, you might not be able to see it, but it has a tiny little iPlaid right here.
Yeah.
And she is able to go through and look at the questions.
In fact, Don is here. He's already here, and he just has a comment, which is the legendary Sam Humphries occupies the intersection of awesome hair and the best coast.
Wow.
He's what makes Marvel great. I think you have a fan.
Don, thank you very much, sir. I appreciate that. I assume he means the West Coast, which is where I am from.
Who knows?
Yeah, could be anything. Or the band Best Coast, of which I play every instrument.
That's true. You're a very multi-talented guy.
So multifaceted.
Well, we're talking about Contest of Champions. Let's also talk about Legendary Star-Lord.
Yeah, absolutely.
You're working on right now?
Oh yeah, it's so much fun to write. It's just a great time to write Star-Lord because everybody's in love with him. America's in love with Star-Lord.
And you're responsible for that.
Yeah, it's all because I played him in the movie. I did a really good job.
Was it hard taking Chris Pratt's calls just at all the times of the night? Just like saying,
oh my God, it was just like, just constantly bothering me. Like, dude, get a life, click. No, it's a lot of fun. We got a lot of great stuff coming up. We got some big announcement tomorrow at the Cup of Joe panel.
I was gonna say, we're
so everybody
back
needs to
on later
stand
to
to.
talk about
Yeah,
that.
exactly. We'll be back tomorrow, but we got a big announcement for Star-Lord stuff, cosmic stuff maybe.
You guys
maybe a little all the above. But I love writing Peter. I love writing his evolving romance with Kitty. Anyone who's loved the Kitty Pride stuff and Legendary Star-Lord, everything coming up is going to be very Kitty-centric.
Cool.
Issue 5, we've got some Kitty stuff. Issue 6 is Peter and Kitty's date.
Yeah.
Issue 7 is Kitty coming to the rescue.
So when does the book become Star-Lord and Kitty Pride? Officially
I don't know. We'll see. But if the fans demand it, I don't think there's anything standing in the way. That's right.
Shipping it. I also want to thank you for one of the best moments in comics, which is Kitty Pride in a banana costume.
Yeah.
One of my
How did you even
favorite
come
things.
up with that?
Is
it legal? Can you say?
No, it's totally. It's one of those things where you're like, well, this would be cool if Kitty had an active role. Kitty's a badass, so she should be able to do something to help Star-Lord. But being a hologram, I was like, she should look fearsome to scare the guard. But I was like, that's too obvious.
Yeah.
Let's have her look ridiculous. How about ye old banana costume?
Banana costume.
See how that works.
That'll stand by.
And I was like, all right, I'll go for it. Let's see what happens.
It was great.
And Paco Medina, the artist, he drew the heck out of it.
Yeah.
It looked great.
That man can draw a banana costume. And just about anything else.
Absolutely.
We have actually lots of questions coming in, of
Oh,
course.
please.
Surprise,
I love
no
it. I love
surprise.
it. What's going on? What's on
Hernan
your
would like
mind?
to know, how much did Pratt, as in Chris Pratt, your
Sure.
best friend,
Yeah.
performance of the character affect your book?
You know, actually, we started working on this book so far in advance that his performance didn't have a whole lot of impact on what we were doing. I didn't get to see anything about the movie in advance. I saw what all you guys saw every time a new trailer came out. But, you know, I didn't see any production stills. I didn't look at the screenplay or anything. I just had a take on Star-Lord that was very much along the lines of what Pratt and at James Gunn saw in the character as well. So I feel like we just started on parallel paths and it just worked out real nicely.
That's very cool. I think that's more cool that you guys just ended up in the same place. Speaks more to the character.
Yeah, it was real organic, and you know, as far as Marvel was concerned, there was like, cool, we like your take, do it. There was no instruction to be like, make it more like the movie or just do a movie thing. You know, they're very open to whatever I wanted to do.
Something I really love about this book is I feel like this is the most of. I think you're always a really funny writer, but I feel like this is one of those books where you're just really flourishing as a comedic writer. Do you feel that's true?
Yeah, I think so, because the main character is a real smartass, and I'm a real smartass, so I get to a little cut loose. He's even more of a smartass than I am. And then I would say absolutely it is the funniest of all my Marvel work so far.
I think we should note that when Fabian Nicieza was on here just before, he said smartass and then censored himself and said smart butt, I'm sorry. And
Smart
then Sam
butt.
said it 3 times in a row.
Somebody's very considerate, and it's not the guy behind the table right now.
Anyone behind this table right now.
Oh, I think you already answered this, but Ranker Comics would like to know, loving Star-Lord, will Kitty and Peter get a chance for romance?
Wow. Well, I think the chance for romance has been swiftly developing. I mean, like I said, we got the date coming up. We got an issue where Kitty Pryde saves the day, and we have. You know what? That's all I'm going to say for now. But this is an escalating romance. It's something I'm fighting for them to really make it happen. But space is a very large and complicated place, and a lot of stresses that can be put on a couple.
I think they are the first couple to have an internet romance.
I believe so. Exactly. Yeah. They're the first one. It's definitely not a catfish. There's no catfishing going on. Let me just put that off the table. But yeah, I think that is the first internet romance, the first intergalactic, not just a long distance relationship, but a light year distance relationship.
And if you've read any of Sam's work from before Marvel, you know he is always on the forefront of pushing different kinds of romantic genres.
Yeah, absolutely.
And I'm going to give you this one for free. You can use their celebrity couple name can be Pity.
No.
There you go.
I'm going to do
All
Keter.
yours. All yours.
Keter.
Keter. I like Keter. Keter's a good one.
Okay.
Yeah.
Kitty.
So I have Ryan Tiho would just like to say, he just wants to say hi. He's little.
What's up, Ryan? Thank you very much, dude. I hope you're enjoying the show.
Yeah.
Guardians of the Galaxy panel in 4 minutes. Wonder if there will be any cosmic news announced. That's actually tomorrow.
That's actually tomorrow in the Cup of Joe panel. I had a conflict. I will be on the Marvel House of Ideas panel talking about Contest of Champions.
In just a second, Sam and I are going to leave to go to the House of Ideas panel.
We're going to hustle through this amazing crowd here at New York Comic Con.
Which Blake is going to be live blogging, so check that out, marvel.com/NYCC2014. I know we've had some problems with live blogs. Hopefully this one works, but yeah, that's going to be really cool.
This is the digital panel, so I feel like it's going to happen this time.
Blake is already excited about this. I hadn't told him about the problems yet, but now I'm telling him live on the air in front of all you guys.
Where can fans find you online?
Oh, you can find me on Twitter at Humphries. You can find me on Tumblr, Sam Humphries. You can find me on Instagram, Sam Humphries. I get real creative with my usernames. But yeah, you can find me, really just a Twitter. I cross posts to my Twitter all the time, so that's a good place to find me.
You are the captain of branding. We know this. But we
thank
you for coming on.
Thank you very much for having me.
Yeah, we're going to be back on again tomorrow.
Oh, I better come back tomorrow.
We'll see you soon, guys. Brought to you by Marvel Contest of Champions.
Hey, you wrote that.
I did.
Plenty of Easter